Let's see, my first drink of water on camera if it hurts. We're good. It's room temperature.
Why did they love you to death, audio listeners? Why do you need to go in and get a cavity?
Why'd I have to get a cavity?
Get rid of a cavity?
Because cavities are bad for your teeth.
Mm-hmm. It's like what happened here? What's the lore?
Oh, it's probably, I'm usually very vigilant on my teeth.
You said that and I thought of Batman.
But unfortunately, there was a night that it was like 2 a.m. And I was tired. I think I just got done editing. And I just said, F it. And I went to bed. So I probably formed then because it wasn't a very big cavity. Also, yes, I'm going to be talking like Daffy Duck this episode because half my face is numb. This is not on purpose. I actually can't feel half my tongue. And this whole side of my face, I can't feel it at all.
Well, a saying has no limit, so break through the numbness.
I mean, I guess. I have no choice. I'm talking. So anyway, welcome to this week's episode of the podcast. I'm your host, Caleb. That's Alex.
Yo!
This guy right here. This guy. Are
you medically sound to do this podcast?
Yeah, of course. I was medically sound enough to drive home.
Really?
Yeah.
So like, just one cavity. That's it.
That was it.
How many cavities have you had?
Only two.
Only two in your entire 23 years of
They've
existence?
both been small. Because I know how to deal with my teeth. It really is. When my mom heard about how the cavity and where it's at, it's just genetically because she's had like very few as well.
You're going to have to get molars?
Cavities. But it's because the way our teeth are formed, the back teeth, they have very deep grooves. So like if we don't like really like make sure that they're getting brushed properly, that those will be problem areas just because they're just deep. Anyway, I think that maybe the dentist said that too. I can't remember. I can't even remember anything from the past, like, pretty much since we went on break, I don't remember anything. Even before that, I don't remember.
It's all filler.
It's all filler.
It's all filler. Doesn't matter.
It's all filler leading up to right here, right now.
I gotta end you right here.
Leading up to all these canon events that we're having. But anyway, that's besides the point. I'm getting vacation at work soon. So that's cool.
Hold on. I have to ask this. Is it actual vacation or are you quitting and it's called vacation?
I wish it was forced vacation. Apparently I'm too good. I'm too good at my job. They can't get rid of me.
I had an ice cream later. It's on my pants. Actually, wasn't.
But no, it's a paid vacation. I get to actually enjoy myself. Very likely, I will try to be home as little as possible.
Okay. Nino, where are you going?
Anywhere. I don't care.
Anywhere the wind takes me.
It's either A, I'm going to join people who are going places, or B, I'm just going to pick a direction and just go and just see what happens.
Okay.
I might not return. This is my penguin going in the mountain moment.
You know, okay, you bring it up. I always like it when shit like that like pops off on the internet. It's like, oh, it's so rebellious. It's so deep. It's so thought-provoking.
It's so goofy because I think the people get the wrong message from it.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, I mean, the penguin just goes out to die.
It commits suicide.
That's dead. What the penguin's doing.
It's like, I saw so many people make edits of it. I'm like, what are we doing here? And then like a second question shows up and goes, so like, why do you just want to die?
Why do you want to die?
What's with this fascination with it?
People got the wrong message from it. Instead of being like doing something when certain failure is inevitable, they're like, I'm gonna go find myself. It's like,
And they use the penguin picture.
and they use a penguin. They're like, this is my penguin moment, and they're just like hiking, and it's like, no. If you are making an analogy, it's not it's not an analogy. If you're actually climbing a mountain, that just means you're just hiking. Like that's not something like extraordinarily like provoking
crazy.
to the human spirit. Like people just do that. I don't know.
It's literally a hobby.
It's actually people's penguin moment. A hobby. Crazy. My penguin moment. What if I just...
Should we even be calling it, as I hold the skull as I ask this question, Caleb, should we even be calling it a penguin moment, given the fact that the penguin ends up failing and dying in the end? Should we call it something else?
No, it would be the penguin. At least in my case.
So, okay.
Not that I'm wanting to die. It's just, I want to fail.
Why do you want to fail? Look, now it's a therapy session. Switch response.
Failure. Hold on.
No. Oh, you want to? Okay. All right. Hold on.
I don't know.
Okay.
Failure builds character. And therefore, if I fail, I will grow as a person.
While that is necessarily true, young Padawan, failing at everything is ultimately detrimental to the mind.
But what if I succeed?
Well, that should be the fucking idea to begin with. Not, I'm going to succeed. You shouldn't be really saying, I'm going to fail. That's kind of counterproductive. In reality, it should be like, I want to succeed. Brackets. I've been loving using brackets and telling people. It's fucking been awesome. Brackets, even if I lose, it's still a win because I still progress as a person. And bracket.
Is that not what I said?
Yes, but like there's like a negative connotation when you say it. It's like it's a bad thing.
Maybe you're just assuming I'm saying it negative. Hold on, now you're in therapy. Alex, lay down.
I won't.
Alex, why do you assume everything in the negative connotation?
I don't. I don't assume it. It's kind of like it's the psychological factor of it. When I got told. Hold on.
Yeah, lay down.
I don't like the weak cat.
Whoa.
It fell. It wasn't supposed to. Hold on. Oh, my tummy. Oh, it's just all because, like, if you say like a negative thing, it does psychological consequences to you. Like if you say, I found this out like years ago. If you like say, hey, I'm a loser, and if you repeat it, enough, you end up kind of rewriting your brain network. Proven fact, by the way, that you'll think yourself as a loser. So if you think more positive things, even in failure, you'll be able to take it better and be able to achieve things. So when people say ultimately negative stuff, I go, is it actually truly negative what you're saying, or is it like negative brackets what I just told you? So I always have to make that clarification for people.
I'm itchy.
Because sometimes, man, people do be really saying really some depression shit, and I go, for real? It's the meme. For real? I'm like, oh, okay. Because I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's how you think? It's like, my God, no wonder you're in like, I'm not talking about you. I'm just like talking about like some random person. Like, God.
Man.
It's like, this is crazy. Can I get out of therapy
Some
position?
people have no hope. Yeah, you can get out of therapy.
Thank you.
Position.
Oh my God. Thank you so much.
Therapy session's over. We learned nothing.
Well,
none of us are therapists.
Well, that is true. Ultimately, we maybe figured out how we perceive things.
Flaccid. There we go.
Why'd you have to use flaccid in a sentence?
There we go. That's better.
Interesting. Okay.
Anyway, aside from the penguin,
you sound normal now.
I'm just glad to get out of working for half of July. That'll be fun.
Damn, you get like 2 weeks of it? 3 weeks?
Yeah, I have 2 weeks off.
That's fucking baller.
It is baller. That's why I'm going to go places, because this is like the only opportunity I have to actually go places.
Watch you not go fucking anywhere.
If I don't, then I will be the penguin and the suicide idea.
It burns. Half the state is on fire.
I'm surprised it's not already.
That is true.
The 4th of July, somehow, despite the fact that firefighters said this was probably one of the busiest ones they've had, apparently the firefighters did a killer job.
Same in Seattle. Seattle was really cool. I did not think Seattle would, pop off that hard this year.
No crazy fires that they couldn't handle. Like, firefighters were on it.
Yeah.
And then maybe the people did. Maybe there was just those bad eggs that did bad and didn't listen. And that'll happen. But for the most part, it seems like people, despite the fact that there was no fireworks ban, people played it safe and took care of things. Can't say the same for what we did at the family barbecue. But the firefighters didn't have to work for us. Do you want to hear that story?
I know the story you're going to say. And then we burned the field 3 times.
No. This is a new story.
Oh, there's supposed to be... the Perez's are a very...
No.
Oh, it's the other side of the family?
It's the Perez-Sanchez parties.
Oh, so the racist ones.
The racist
The
ones.
evil ones.
The evil one.
Perez-Sanchez, brackets, evil.
It only becomes evil when the two of us collide.
Apparently, okay.
But anyway, unfortunately, because of
Caleb Perez, brackets, Sanchez absorbed. I love brackets. I love using them.
Sanchez absorbed. Unfortunately for me this year, because I was very busy leading up to the 4th of July, and also the reservation that I like buying fireworks from wasn't selling them this year. I didn't get any fireworks. So my desire to be a pyromaniac was thwarted. Also, I did not give an F about the 4th of July this year as well. So that also played a part in it. But anyway, that's besides the point. So I took over my dad's job of being the fire marshal watch duty while the children went crazy with their fireworks. And for the most part, they were doing great, except for Chris's kids. One of them had one of my other cousins. She gave him a Roman candle, because they were all using Roman candles, and then he was his was a dud, I guess, and it was just smoke coming out, and he was like, mine's not working, and he just pointed it directly in her face, and me and Isaac were like, do not do that. Even if it's a dud, you don't know it's completely a dud, you dumb child. Why would you point that in her face?
Because they're a stupid
you
child. You
actual moron. So then they did that.
Yeah. And
then everything was fine.
Yeah.
Until Alexis's little brother he had a nice box of fireworks. Their parents got him a good fireworks pack. I'll tell you what.
Hold on? I need to interrupt here for something. I want you to know, to my knowledge, you are the only family that I know out of a plethora of families who celebrates 4th of July by giving each other fireworks. I hear this from nobody. And it includes, going back to Chris's kids, children. Only family I know who does this. Swear to God.
Who gifts fireworks?
Or just hey, everybody has a box of fireworks of a sort of...
You guys didn't light fireworks by yourselves growing up?
Fuck no!
Really?
No, all we got... I think the most we ever did was my tia going, hey, here's the sparkler things so we can write our names if we can do that. That's it.
No, yeah.
Enough past that, nothing.
Growing up, through elementary school, it was just it was a tradition that my dad would just take me to the fireworks stands and he just let me get whatever fireworks I wanted.
That's crazy.
And so I always liked the small ones, because then I could have my little wars that I had and make paper dolls and have them fight each other, and then at the end of it just drop a nuke on them and see who survives. That was always fun. Dad liked when I did that.
What the fuck?
And then when I got older, I started going with Aaron and them, because Aaron, like, going to the Colville reservation, they always have good, cheap fireworks. So that was peak. But then the Colville tribes announced in June that they're like, yeah, so because people like lighting our forest on fire, which happens to be where we live, we're not going to sell fireworks this year. Also because there has been like no rain. Which is fun, but also fair. I agree. I actually agree with them. That was a good call on their part. So I, in solidarity with the Colville tribe, did not purchase fireworks. Other people did, including Alexis's little brother.
Okay.
And so his fireworks, he was doing a good job. I was keeping an eye on the little guy, making sure he didn't do anything crazy. And then he pulls out this like, you know, like those multi-mortar cakes, right?
Oh, yeah.
So he pulls out one of those bad boys.
Yeah.
And somehow when he lights it, it falls on its side. And
now it's become a Gatling gun.
This thing becomes like a sentry from Helldivers. So it shoots first at, there's like 3 crowds. So there's like a crowd over here that consisted of like Joey's girlfriend and his like parents.
Okay, yeah.
And then there's like my parents. And then there was like Chris's family. And so
so it shot at all 3. Oh, that's
so it
funny.
First shot at Joey's family, hit his girlfriend in the leg.
Ow.
And then it shot at I think it shot like enough that it didn't affect like my parents and like my aunt where they were sitting.
Yeah.
But then when it shot at Chris's family, like his son told me,
so just straight up friendly fire.
He was like, I was helping out my little sister, and then all of a sudden I heard a bang, and I turned my head, and I just felt the mortar just graze my nose as it flew past and blew up behind me. But then the funniest part was me and Isaac saw that, we're like, boof, boof, boof. And then I looked down and I just see a red ball drop at mine and Isaac's feet. I was like, uh-oh. And it was like on Spider-Man when the Green Goblin bomb goes off.
Uh-oh.
We're like, poof.
No!
And then the final shot flew right into the dry field.
Oh.
But through the power of Mexicans, also me, German, we were able to put out that fire so fast that the neighbors called the fire department. And like 15 minutes after we put the fire out is when the fire department showed up.
That's a little bit late. Damn, 15 minutes.
Yeah, so they got there and we just saw their trucks like driving around looking for the fire. And then they just left.
They're like, what's going on?
But like, me and Isaac were just laughing because we were like, what if those neighbors just every 4th of July, they're just like looking out their window and they're like, we're going to catch those Sanchez's this year. They're going to light a fire and then they're going to get in trouble with the fire department. And then no more of those fireworks from those guys. We'll have a peaceful 4th of July finally. And then every time there's a fire, we get that fire out like immediately.
I think...
So
always hearing these stories, I go, I swear to God, every time there's a 4th of July thing with you people, it's always an event and I'm shocked, whatever fucking field you go to, at the amount of times it's burned, it's just not dirt. I'm like...
It was when I was done with it, I tell you what.
Yeah, apparently. It's...
But no, yeah, so we have this hunch that like Isaac's neighbors are like Candace from Phineas and Ferb, that they're like, fire department, they started a fire, and the fire department gets there and it's gone, and they're like, again, you're just gonna keep harassing us for fictional fires.
That's funny. That's good.
But yeah, that was our funny 4th of July story. I got bombed, and then my heroics. I was one of the first out on the field, putting out the fire. I fought one end on my own, and then I was coordinating everybody while helping put out one side. I was like, come on, guys, we got this. So through our combined efforts, we saved the fire department an unnecessary trip. but the neighbors' efforts, the neighbors are what screwed them over.
It seems like every time there's a field in that fire, it's a child's fault.
Yeah, pretty much.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Seems to be a correlation with children shouldn't be handed fireworks.
Yeah, but they probably shouldn't be given those big fireworks.
Yeah.
Without like direct supervision, because I was supervising, but I wasn't like on the court helping them light them. Mm-hmm. Which I guess maybe I should have, but also they're like not my children. So also there's so many children I can't keep track.
I was about to say, I was like,
I'm not a lifeguard. I'm not a fire guard. I can't. I know lifeguards are trained to keep an eye on like 25 to 30 people at once. I can't do that.
Ultimately, I think you have several points of that. One, you can't govern all the children. Second off, if your kid's playing with fireworks, I feel like that's like the one case mandatorily as a parent, you have to be right next to them, because the amount of times I was told in the ER, it's like all the nurses like, I can't wait till a kid comes indoors with their fucking fingers blowing off. It's so fun. And I go, the fact that you say it means it's a recurring event.
So much. Nurses love that. Every nurse I talk to, they're like, "Oh boy, can't wait!
Oh boy, fingies!
Can't wait to see who the first person without fingies is gonna be."
Oh yeah, Chris should next time a year from now should definitely supervise his child.
Everybody,
if you're watching this, supervise your child.
Supervise your children. For one, Chris has an army. Put
down the drink.
Chris has an army, and also there's other. I guess. You know what? Props to Aaron. He was supervising his child.
Oh, was he?
So props to Aaron.
Oh, okay.
He was him. It was just, at first it was just me and him on the basketball court watching the kids, and Isaac joined in. So props to Aaron. He spent quality time with his daughter, the little pyromaniac that she is. Also, she's like 12. So. Okay. She probably
is it really technically a pyromaniac if you're firing fireworks?
Well, she was like crafting like new ones, and then like latching all of them together to like
I think
cover the basketball court with those ground flower ones.
I think she's interested in bombs.
What a fun hobby! Takes after her old cousin here. I guess Unky.
Just say uncle.
How does the would that be the family dynamic? Because Alexis and her brother called me their uncle. Just how does that work? If your cousin has children, are you their uncle or are you also their cousin?
Hold on. I actually have asked this question before.
Because I've always called like my dad's cousins, I just call them my cousins.
So I think how that works is that technically, yes, I think it would be like what, third cousins, second or third cousins.
It's like once removed
cousins, something like that. And I know a lot of people just go through the uncle route because it's like usually you're older than them.
Family tree wise, you're like on the same level as the uncle.
Yeah, it's like you're removed over a few parts. Yeah, like I think it's technically cousin, but I think uncle's definitely just a fine appropriation. I think I did know a few family members I think that I was cousins with, but I just always referred to them as uncle. There might even be cases where I've been calling somebody uncle the whole time, and I might just like be related to them like once or second removed or something like that.
I suppose the answer is the kids do call me Unc, so I guess that makes me uncle.
I do not claim that title. I am 24. Unc is like 35 plus.
It's I can't deny it because I actually am an uncle.
That is true.
Like that's been bestowed upon me since birth.
Yeah, I don't count that one. Birth uncle is crazy. You can't be hi unc. I'm goo goo gaga.
I'm prestiged. I'm a prestiged unc.
Apparently,
that's how powerful of an uncle I am. Is that I prestiged.
You're like, what are you unc? Are you unc 9 now?
Unc 9. Exactly. No, nobody else can compare to how crazy of an uncle I am.
I think I'm an uncle somewhere on the tree.
I think that's what we should call it. Every year older, like if you have a nibbling that is older than you, however many years older than you they are, then that is how many times prestiged you are as an uncle or aunt.
That's a big number for a lot of people.
It's true. I know.
I'm a 30-year-old unk compared to them in Gap.
So like, I know there was one that their nephew was 9 years older than them. So that technically makes them uncle 9 times prestiged.
Damn.
He's doing crazy numbers.
His numbers.
He's doing crazy numbers in the uncle game.
There's a fucking scoreboard. Oh, my number 1 seed in the unk game.
Number 1 seed. First draft in the uncle draft. Uncle Sam. Just kidding. Uncle Donald.
Uncle Donald?
Yeah. Donald Duck?
Oh, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Who's the best uncle? Fictional uncle. Grunkle Stan?
No. I don't even think he's actually an uncle. Is he an uncle?
Yeah. He's their great uncle.
Yeah, no, but I still wouldn't count him. It was terrible child safety. Both of the twins on that show.
That's true. Donald was a good uncle.
Yeah.
He actually he was like basically their father.
True, but then that I don't know. The uncle to father pipeline's pretty strong with a lot of characters in fiction. I'm gonna say shit. That's a hard one because I want to say like Piccolo, kind of like
Uncle Piccolo.
Yeah,
he is a pretty good uncle.
Yeah, Piccolo.
Such a good uncle. He's now also raising his nephew's daughter.
Technically, he's Gramps at that point. Who else? Who else would be like a crazy ass uncle? Damn, they got me pondering. Who has kids? I guess. No, Ryu doesn't. I'm looking at the Street Fighter box. No. No, Josuke does. Josuke is an uncle, but like, not like in that type of way.
He's prestige. He's 15 prestige uncle.
Yeah, but he has no other quality other than that. Damn. I'm trying to think here. Some of the Elden Ring characters could count, but even then they're terrible at it.
Terrible.
No, I would say Superman not Superman, Batman to like Superman's kids, but no. Damn, that's hard. Shit. Who would be the best uncle in fiction? Shit.
Should we just pull it up?
I guess.
Who are all the uncles?
There would be a lot of uncles.
We'll just look up. We'll see what the internet says. Top uncles
in fiction. What's the first response? I want to see. What if it is Piccolo?
Who the F are these?
Who?
Okay. I don't know who Loco Mag is.
No.
He's got honorable mention, Grunkle Stan.
Yeah.
Honorable mention, Uncle Benjen from Game of Thrones.
Uncle Ben! Oh my god!
Ben!
Fuck yeah, no. Yeah, Uncle Ben's number 1 right now.
Uncle Owen from Star Wars. He just dies.
No.
Scar? He's a terrible uncle.
Terrible.
He's actually the worst uncle. He might be the worst uncle.
Might be one of the worst family members of all time.
It's true. Might be one of the worst fictional family members.
Yeah.
These are terrible uncles. Uncle Jesse, in real life, terrible.
Yeah.
Uncle Rico, actually the villain of Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
Uncle Joey again. Uncle Fester?
I have no idea who this character is.
Uncle Iroh. Uncle Phil.
I don't know. Iroh's a really good one. Fuck.
Uncle Phil and Uncle Iroh are very good.
Right now, my top 2 are Iroh and Uncle Ben.
I might have to have it between Donald and Uncle Phil. They're both very good. Raised their nephews.
Yeah.
So did Uncle Ben, though.
He did.
Goated. Those 4, goated. I don't care what that list said. Half of those were terrible uncles.
Yeah, they were. Shit, yeah, no, I'd say Uncle Ben and Iroh, because they're so legendary to me.
They're goated. They're really goated.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Is there anybody else I can think of? Anybody? Ooh, well, how do we treat adopted fathers? That's such a weird category. Because I think about it, I'm like,
well,
I'll be like, what about Shifu? I'm like, nah, Shifu don't count.
Yeah, that's not.
He's a bad.
If they don't call them uncle, then they're not uncle. If it's not explicitly said that they are the brother of sorts of the parent of the character, then they are not uncle.
Okay, I guess that's a fine way to put it. So I don't know. Uncle Ben to me was always the GOAT.
Uncle Ben literally is like the uncle.
I was about to say, who raises all of Wolverine's kids? I was about to say, because I guess they're all technically like self cared for.
Pretty much.
No, Professor X would be definitely an adoptive father to like many children. So no on him. No. Damn. There's not a lot of uncles. I think the uncle arc like category of fictional characters is very limited. Am I limited but very goated?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's just there might be more uncles, but they're just so not worth talking about.
Yeah.
That like they wouldn't even make the list anyway.
I was gonna say Cosmic Ghost Rider, but that one's an adopted father kind of case. I was like, Frank Castle's pretty cool.
There's you're either an uncle that is goated, or you're an uncle that nobody remembers.
Or yeah, that is very true. Shit, fuck. The child beckons.
All right. Speaking of being an uncle, stay quiet so she goes away. Oh, she's coming. She also knows how to open the door.
The door's not locked. Oh no. I told you she doesn't open.
Hi.
Hey.
I want you to zoom in. Hi, Angie.
Angie.
She locked the door. We're dead.
I hope you know that when a door's locked, you're not supposed to open that.
You can lock you. Well, okay. Thank you, Angie, for bringing this up. Major complaint with a lot of architecturism. I don't know if Angie wants to sit down. I don't know. Why do some
Angie,
doors?
Your mom's calling you.
Why do some doors can be unlocked from the outside?
Because
I understand that this room was meant for like a child. Shout out Colby when he was 2. Like they're meant for that. But I always kind of found that weird.
I mean,
also, how can she already lockpick Skyrim sound effect?
Yeah, her mom taught her that for some god unknown reason.
Okay, so we blame Mariah.
Yeah, it's really only disbenefited Mariah because now Mariah can't go to the bathroom by herself.
Yeah, that's terrible. Damn, Mariah kind of.
That was just a stupid play on your part, Mariah. I don't know why you thought that was a good idea.
You don't teach kids that till they're like 15.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
What?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I want to teach them to be like, hey, this is how you unlock this door.
Here's the unlock.
Actually, I wasn't taught how to unlock doors for a while. That it took me forever to figure out how to like keys work and stuff. Because I'm like, wait, is it left or is it right? Oh, I have to go all the way around 180 degrees to unlock a door. I think I was like 17 at the time. I was some of my first jobs. I'm like, fuck, I don't know how to open a door with a key. Now it's different. I can do it one-handed, behind the back. I can do it now, but it's just like, damn.
That's wild.
Yeah, no, just didn't need to open doors.
What happens to a boy who never grew up playing Kingdom Hearts?
I was about to say, do the actual like key swords actually be used as keys, like as their functional purpose? Because I always thought they were just swords.
No, yeah, that's literally the Keyblade. It literally locks the locks to the heart of the worlds.
Okay,
that's like the entire like.
It'd be really funny if they never did that and they were just shaped like keys.
Shaped like keys, and they just happened to be key shaped. Yeah. They didn't actually have a key function.
Yeah, that'd be so fucking fun. Also, the other day, speaking about Kingdom Hearts, saw a tough ass Mickey Mouse edit the other day in Kingdom Hearts, and I went, "Whoa, Mickey, calm down."
Yeah, Mickey kind of goes hard on that game.
Yeah.
He goes crazy. He straight up aura farms.
I think the
Did somebody say the door to darkness?
Somebody said the door to darkness. Oh no, this can't be happening right now. You've activated my main character effect. You'll pay for this. You do a really good Mickey.
I know. It's weird.
No, that's kind of creepy. I'm gonna touch you. What?
You better stay away from my IP.
I'll fucking sue you into oblivion. My ultimate move. My legal team.
I summon you.
Like it's a
lawsuit.
Like it's a fucking mecha sword.
Go! My legal team summons the ultimate power of the lawsuit. Now you can do nothing.
I'm actually nerfed. I can no longer influence the legal system
Domain
anymore.
expansion. Purchasing your company.
Suck it, bitch.
Now you are a part of Disney.
And now I can use you forever.
You fool. And now I can run your company into the ground from within.
But wouldn't that be a major loss on you? I have so much money that it doesn't matter.
I have so much money that I can spend more money on explosives than the U.S. government. That's a true fact, actually.
Really?
Yeah, the Disney spends more money on explosives than the U.S. government.
What the fuck? That is not only cyberpunk, but very, very dark.
You do have to keep in mind, a good chunk of those explosives are the fireworks that they set off at Disney Worlds every night.
Still insane that
It is a lot of money. That's a lot of money that you're spending more than the Department of Defense.
I was about to say war.
Don't use their stupid
No, I won't lie. That was a total blunder in my head. I don't know why I said war. Didn't even think about that one.
Department of Defense. Because if it's the Department of War to you, you're stupid.
It is stupid.
Caleb and Post here. Ignore the mess behind me. But this week's episode, had to cut it down a little bit. Me and Alex went on a little long. Trying to keep the episodes a little shorter for you guys. So, a little short episode for this week. But next week, we got a good episode for you again. So, be sure to stick around. Anyway, that's it for this week. See you guys next time. Peace out.